All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail. And the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, man. We're going to talk about Alvin Kamara not being a fan of NFL 17th, adding a 17th game. Let's talk about that first. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I do appreciate everybody tapping into the channel. Best way to donate to the channel is share the video, share it with somebody, hit the thumbs up button, and subscribe button. What it says, report NFL officially expands regular season to 17 games in the coming weeks. We've known it's been coming, but I'm reading from Yahoo Sports, by the way. But now it's finally going to happen. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the NFL expected to officially expand the regular season from 16 to 17 games next week. The NFL, quote, Adam Schefter, NFL expected to expand the regular season schedule this week to 17 games. The league had played 16 regular season games since 1978, by far the longest stretch without a change in NFL history. It seemed like a lifetime ago, but it was only last year. The 17-game season was a part of the new collective bargaining agreement, the NFL and NFL Players Association, NFLPA, which ratified in March 2020. The CBA, collective bargaining agreement, including the 17-game season, was controversial among the players. Russell Wilson came out against it. Ryan Fitzpatrick was the most prominent player who came out in favor. And in the end, 1,978 players voted, and the new CBA passed by just 60 votes. That's why Fitzpatrick's still in the league. He tapped that and said, "Yes, master, I have to go out there as long as you give me another chance." Adding a game to the NFC season, I think there's a typo. Adding a game to the NFC isn't, maybe it's like and it's typed it, isn't a new concept, but Schaffner pointed out it's been 43 years since they last did it. The new NFL, the NFL starts 12 games, 1947, then moved to 14 games, 1961, 16, 1978. Now we're going up to 17 games in 18 weeks. What will determine the 17-game matchup? A lot of people got that question. I had that question. Apparently, the NFL didn't want to just pick teams from a hat when determining the matchups for 17th regular season game. Yahoo Sports' Charles Robinson reported in December that the NFL had decided on a structure which would be an opponent from the opposing conference, but coming from the outside of the historically rotating interdivision matchup that already exists. The 2020 standing will also play a role in the formula. All right, we got more. Give me a minute. Give me a break. For example, if a season when the NFC North is slated to play the AFC South out of conference opponent, the 17 game for the NFC North teams will consist of the AFC South. That make any sense? Okay, AFC South and more AFC teams from the outside of South Division. The additional opponent will be determined by the previous season's divisional standing and will also rotate to different division each season. I don't really know what they're talking about. He said, using the formula reported by Peter King, here is an expected matchup for the 17th, an NFL 17th game for each team. Packers at Chiefs, Bears at Raiders, Vikings at Chargers, Lions at Broncos, Seahawks at Steelers, Rams at Ravens, Cardinals at Browns, 49ers at Bengals, Saints at Titans, Buccaneers at Colts, Panthers at Texans, Falcons at Jaguars, Washington at Bills, Giants at Dolphins, Cowboys at Patriots, and Eagles at Jets. So they doing this to get more money, okay? So if you're wondering what the main culprit of this, it's the money, and really nothing changes. So, but more football for us. So they added an extra playoff team last year into each conference. So you had the 4 divisional winners in each conference, 2 wild cards. So that's 6. So you had 7. So you had 7 teams that make the playoffs from each conference. Add an extra game, giving only 1 seed a bye. 2 seed got to play in first round. So remember in baseball when they changed the playoff formats in the 90s and people was complaining, and it turned out to be a good format. So I mean, overall, it is what it is. We just got to sit up and watch. If you don't want to watch, you don't watch. But I mean, I don't got really much to say. I knew it was coming, but then again, you got to understand the NFLPA. The NFLPA, they signed off on it. You know, so players signed off on the CBA, and the owners win in the NFL CBA battle, or when a new collective bargaining agreement come up every time. You know, remember they finessed the players, man. You wanna know why they put a salary cap on the draft before we move on to Kamara? I'll tell you the story, right? A lot of people probably know. A lot of people don't know the story. So the veterans were complaining that rookies was coming in making too much money, right? Remember Sam Bradford, Matt Stafford, like this, the last two number one picks to get I think that was like the last two number one picks to get those big contracts. The veteran players were complaining that rookies are making too much. You had guys coming in making more money on the team than anybody. So the players was hating on the rookies making that much money, right? And you gotta remember, all these players, for the most part, was drafted between round 1 and round 7. All right, but they was complaining, so they went to the NFL. So the NFL was supposed to take that money that they got the rookies, the additional money, cap the rookie cap, take the additional money, and give it to the veterans, right? What the NFL did, they took the money and put it in their pocket. So the veterans hating on the rookies, so nobody get paid now. And that's just crab in the barrel bucket mentality. The veterans took money out the rookies' pockets, thought it was going to them, and the NFL pocketed. The owners get more money. You know, talking about, you know, player hating, why you hating, you know, it is what it is. But Alvin Kamara said this stuff is dumb as hell. Kamara said on Twitter, response to the non-news, owners will expand the regular season to 1 game. So, you know, Alvin Kamara, not happy. Not happy. He said it's dumb. But it's just greed. It's greed. That's why the NFL is going to fall off from being one of the better. Why are they going to fall off from being one of the better, the best league? You know, nobody's seen the NBA falling off in America, or nobody really seen baseball falling off and being the number 1 sport in America, but it happened. NFL going to fall off from greed. Yeah, he said this shit dumb as hell. NFL is going to fall off from greed. Trying to get so much. And it ain't like the players getting most money. You got to think about it. They don't even get a player's lifetime benefits. It's not like the 17th game going to giving the old timers and the current players lifetime benefits. It's greed. The concussions and defensive-less player protect the quarterback. They come from greed. They need Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson to be there in the end. It come from greed. They're not going to give players lifetime benefits so they won't get sued. It's greed. They don't want to give them lifetime benefits. It's greed. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the 17th game. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Links there. Facebook group link there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CG Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Check out the NFL playlist. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. Good for the Sports TV. We gone.